AWS Elastic File System is a fully scalable and elastic NFS file system that grows and shrinks as you add and remove files. It is billed at 8 cents a gigabyte, and you only pay for what you use. It uses the NFS4 protocol to read and write files from the file system, and AWS supports any number of EC2 instance connections at the same time, hundreds and even thousands. So let's take a look at all the steps required to create an elastic file system. An elastic file system is the high performance, low latency share that can be shared by thousands of EC2 instances at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a file system, define the VPC. We're just going to choose the default VPC. And what mount targets do we want? So we are in the Northern Virginia region, which has 6 availability zones. So we're going to go ahead and select all 6 of them so that any instance that we create in this region can attach to this share that we're creating. So lifecycle policy for EFS, basically it's going to help you save money, because if a file hasn't been accessed after, I don't know, let's see here, 7, 14, 30, 60, or 90 days, it's going to move that file automatically to a lower cost storage tier called infrequent access. So let's go ahead and say after it hasn't been accessed in 60 days, we'll move it to EFS IA. We'll use bursting throughput. We don't need provision, that's going to cost a little bit more. And our performance mode, general purpose. Max IO is really for extremely high performance systems. So we're going to go ahead, let's go ahead and enable encryption using the default key. We're not going to configure any special access rules here. It's going to accept the defaults. And if everything looks good, let's go ahead and create our file system. While it's creating, we can go back and add a couple of tags. So it's creating access in every availability zone of our region. That takes a little while. So while it's doing that, let's go ahead and add some tags. So this environment, let's say production. And let's say for the application, it's going to be, it's database 23. It takes a while to create because we did add encryption. So we'll just wait for it to create. Let's refresh and see where we are again. Okay, great. All 6 of our availability zones have access to the share now, and we're ready to go. Thank you.